Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem. Welcome. Please be seated. Please welcome the Dean and R. John Chappell Jr. Dean's Chair, Vibhas Madan.
So good to see everybody. Greetings and welcome to our graduates and family. My name is Vibhas Madan. It's really a privilege for me to serve as the Dean of the Lebow College of Business. Today is a real momentous occasion as we reflect on all of the achievements of the graduates. Having earned the Lebow degree, you are now equipped with skills and knowledge to forge ahead with a sense of purpose and to make a difference in the world. I always think of today as a time of joyful transition, beginning of another journey with the skills you have with you. And I wish every one of you all the best for a successful and fulfilling future. I applaud the drive and determination which have brought you here to the doorstep of what lies ahead. A lot of work has gone in there, and we know that and appreciate that. But as we gather here today in celebration of this significant milestone, I just have one key request, and this is just out of the collective community we are and the respect for each other. What I'm requesting is that your presence and your attention in honor of all of your compatriots would be really, really appreciated as we go through the entire ceremony. Please do remain here as all of the graduates are recognized. But on this day of celebration, I am truly honored to say, congratulations to the class of 2025. One more time, congratulations to the class of 25. We are so very proud of your accomplishments and really wish you continued success and the impact you're going to have. Here to celebrate with you today are many of those who have walked alongside you during your academic journey. Among them are, of course, the dedicated faculty who have mentored you, the professional staff who've taken care of you in so many different ways, and who are completely, really committed to your success. And of course, the family, friends, and others who comprise your important team and community. So to our graduates, and also to your parents and family and friends, I offer my congratulations. Our university is truly a better place because of your achievements, and the capacity for knowledge and innovation for service to others is also much greater thanks to you. But as you head off to your next adventure, the world needs you more so than ever. It needs the many contributions that you will make in your professional, civic, and personal lives. If I could offer one piece of advice, it would be, when you think of the future, do it not just in terms of your career decisions, but also towards the betterment of society. Learning and leading together are indispensable, And as educated individuals, it is essential that we are cognizant and learn about world affairs and their widespread impact. So as you look for solutions, the challenges confronting business and society, I really encourage everybody to cultivate conversations, to listen, and to foster understanding. Graduates, do remember that you play a vital role in society. Your mission is to lead and collaborate, creating value that no one single individual can achieve alone. So your decisions are going to impact people both within and outside your future organizations and in the communities in the years to come. So therefore, I really want to do something which we are doing for the first time with this class, and this is a responsibility we have to the world around us. I would like all of our graduates to stand and repeat with me the Lebow Business Leaders Oath. So please do stand with me. I will uphold the laws and ethical standards that govern my actions and those of my organization. I will act with integrity and contribute to the well-being of future generations. I will uphold human rights and dignity and stand against discrimination and exploitation. I will invest in my own growth and that of others, advancing my profession. I will foster sustainable, inclusive prosperity in business and society. Thank you, and please be seated. By embracing these principles, you will be setting an example of integrity, earning trust and respect. I want to leave you with one last request. Please stay connected with your alma mater. The bonds you formed as a Drexel student are lifelong, and the Drexel Lebow Alumni Association with the Office of Engagement and Alumni Relations can help you maintain these important relationships. We look forward to hearing about your future success and scholarship in your professions and as you serve others and your communities. I am really so proud to share this day with you and with your families. So congratulations again, class of 2025, and keep those dragon fires burning. With that, it is my pleasure to welcome Musab Mohammadi, who will address us on behalf of the class of 2025. Musab.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning, everyone. I'd like to start by telling a short story. Approximately a year ago today, I was sitting right there, third row from the front, perhaps 6 feet from the left. As I was getting ready to receive my undergraduate degree, I remember scanning the crowd and trying to take it all in. The sea of caps and gowns, the excited chatter of families, the nervous energy in the air. I felt every emotion at once. I didn't know what life had in store for me. I didn't know what was next. And I didn't know if the years I spent navigating classes, co-ops, and pulling all-nighters would really amount to the future I had imagined for myself. And I'm sure most of you, while very excited, are in the same shoes right now and questioning a lot of things. Now, a year later, you would expect me to stand here and tell you that all those questions magically answered themselves. Truthfully, they didn't. But what I learned over the past year and the 4 years prior to that is that uncertainty is not something to fear. Rather, it is proof that you're on the edge of something new, of something great. It's cliche, I know. Allow me to explain. You see, if there's one thing Drexel has taught us, it's that life doesn't follow a straight path. From changing majors to career goals, from co-op rejections to postgraduate employment, from feeling on top of the world one day with your Saxby's chai cold brew to questioning everything the next day. We've been through it all. And I'm not underestimating to all the parents out there, we have been through it all. And yet somehow, we always figured it out. Why? Because we learned to pivot. We learned that growth isn't comfortable always, that success isn't always linear, and that sometimes the best opportunities come from the things that we never planned for. Personally, when I look back on my own journey, on one hand, I see moments of struggle and doubt. I think of the times I used to sit in class hoping someone else would ask the questions I was too afraid to ask, or the times that I would refresh my inbox obsessively after co-op applications, or the times that I would get cold called by Professor Janetta in my B-Law class. But at the same time, I think of the small victories. The first time I nailed an exam, the first time I saw my work make a real impact on the outside world, the first time the case competitions that taught me countless skills, the people who supported me, especially my family, and the moments that reminded me why I even started this journey. And today, I stand before you, not because I figured it all out, but because I've come to embrace the unknown. So to my fellow graduates, as you step into the next chapter, I won't tell you to have a perfect plan or know exactly where you're headed, but I will tell you this. Trust yourself, trust the resilience that you have built, the lessons that you have learned, and trust the instincts that have carried you this far. Now, before I send you all off, I'd like to bring up one last thing. If it hasn't been any clearer, we're all here to receive our degrees, whether bachelor's, master's, or doctorates. We're here because we have been educated. And attending a university to receive education is an absolute privilege. And with that privilege comes responsibility. The responsibility to utilize what we have learned and speak up about what's wrong and stand up for what's right. For all the horrible things happening around the world, including our own country. Now, I could go all day, but what you need to know is that many voices are just silenced entirely, but not ours. We are not powerless, we are not voiceless, we are educated, and that is a responsibility. So let this degree be a reminder that we will never look away, a promise to use our voices when it matters most, especially right now. Because if we don't speak up, who will? With that being said, our stories are still being written, so let's make it a good one. And if Drexel has prepared us for anything, it's how to navigate whatever chaos that comes next. Forever Dragons, this moment is ours to celebrate. So congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Musab, for those comments and those remarks. Congratulations on your graduation as well. Please welcome Rajiv Nag now, who will announce the student awards. Rajiv?
Thank you, Dean Madan. Good morning. We want to acknowledge those students who have received special recognition from the university. In the spirit of honoring exceptional academic achievement, we wish to recognize our undergraduate students who have completed their degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. I'd like to ask the following graduates to come forward and be recognized. Alessandro Capogna. Chung Pham. Daryl Vandello. And Thu Vu. Congratulations. Each year at commencement, we present the Harold W. Pote behind every graduate award named for the late Drexel trustee. This award recognizes excellence in secondary school teaching, and selections are made based on nominations by graduating students. We would like to recognize Mr. Daniel Lally from Millville Senior High School in Millville, New Jersey, and ask nominating student Amber Bartleson to stand and be recognized. Congratulations. We would like to recognize those undergraduate students who have demonstrated exceptional academic achievement at Drexel as reflected in outstanding final grade point averages. Students who graduate with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.7 are designated cum laude, or with honor. Will cum laude graduates please stand? Those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 are designated magna cum laude, or with outstanding honor. Will our magna cum laude graduates please stand? Students graduating with a GPA of 3.9 or higher are designated summa cum laude, or with the highest honor. Will our summa cum laude graduates please stand? Please be seated. Congratulations to all of you. Finally, Drexel has a long tradition of participation in programs with the United States military. I ask that everyone in the audience today who is a member or veteran of the armed forces to stand to receive recognition for your service.
It is now my distinct honor to introduce our commencement keynote speaker, Dr. Mike Pellini. Mike is a proud alumnus of the Drexel Lebow College, where he earned his MBA in 1992. He also holds a BA from Boston College and an MD from Jefferson Medical College, an academic journey that reflects his deep commitment to both science and leadership. Mike is a visionary in the biomedical industry. He is currently a general partner at Section 32, a venture capital firm investing at the cutting edge of technology and innovation. Before joining Section 32, he served as a CEO and later chairman of Foundation Medicine. A pioneer in molecular diagnostics, and as president and CEO of Clariant, a national leader in molecular pathology. Beyond his professional achievements, Mike has remained a dedicated supporter of Drexel. Most recently, he generously funded the graduate life sciences track at Lebow, helping to prepare the next generation of leaders at the intersection of business and science. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to an inspiring leader, a loyal dragon, and today's keynote speaker, Dr. Mike Pellini.
Good morning, Drexel Dragons. It's really good to be here. The last time I stepped foot in the Mann Music Center, It was 1989, and I was here to see the late, great Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers in their final gig on this stage. Now, I have to admit, things were a bit different then. First of all, it was nighttime. Secondly, the people on stage were a bit more hip. The dress code was a little bit different that night, and the air certainly had a different odor than it has today. So, if you indulge me for a few minutes or so, I promise to keep my comments somewhat brief today. I really only have two messages, and they are simple, but I believe are so important as you set off on your lives and your careers. But before I get started, again, just a big congratulations to the class of 2025, and let's hear it for yourselves, folks. And please take a moment to consider the people around you that helped get you here. Your families, friends, teachers, mentors, all of whom are rightly sharing the joy of your accomplishment and the pride they feel towards Drexel, a great institution that each of you has made better. Let's hear it for your family and friends, folks. So when I first met Dean V several years ago, in our first conversation, he reminded me that I had survived Drexel during its dark days. Challenging economics, low enrollment, students like me actually got in. But looking around the class of 2025, beside me to the advisory board, some of the trustees that are here, the faculty, all the hardworking staff, I can confidently say that the future of Drexel has never been brighter. I am truly honored to address you today and share this stage with everyone. And I hope you will use what you have learned over the past several years and what you hear today to go out and make a difference in this complex, challenging, and exciting world. Back in the early 90s, my classmates and I certainly shared a sense of accomplishment, and we had high aspirations. But the question looming on our minds, just like it is on yours today, was what to do next and how to go about it. And I'm going to start my comments with a personal story from 2013. At the time, I was CEO of a company in Boston in Cambridge, Massachusetts called Foundation Medicine. And as you briefly heard from Dean V in the introduction, this was a company that set out to push the practice of cancer care into the future. We believe this new era of genomics, which was launched by the sequencing of the first human genome in the late 90s, would revolutionize the way scientists and physicians develop new diagnostics, new therapeutics, and the way they care for patients battling cancer. Our work was deeply personal, and it was critically important to us, as almost all of us had been impacted by cancer in some fashion. This new approach, called personalized medicine, has since become the standard of care in oncology. As I sat down at my desk one morning in late 2013, shortly after our company went public, I picked up my copy of the Boston Business Journal, and lo and behold, I found an article about yours truly. While I had been interviewed by the local and national press many times, I was surprised in this case because no reporter from the Boston Business Journal had reached out to me or had reached out to us. I then read what was an absolutely scathing account about my company and me personally, largely written by the CEO of a competitive company. My first reaction was anger, in defense of myself and, more importantly, in defense of my team. We had built a company on a foundation of very strong scientific and high ethical standards. I was stunned, and frankly, I was ticked off. So, you may ask, why would I start a business school commencement speech with such a story? Well, because an important business decision had to be made. How should we respond? Our investor and media relations teams wanted to go on the offensive. Our executive team wanted me to respond aggressively. I am certain the Business Journal and the CEO who authored the piece wanted me to take the bait. A public spat among executives makes great headlines. Just look at last week. Like many of you will face, this was a business decision with uniquely personal implications. As I thought about my options, I had to put my emotions aside and instead ask myself some relevant questions. What was our goal of responding? What was in it for them? Why this personal attack on the company and on me? Would I look soft if I didn't fire back? I certainly wanted to at the time. Briefly, by way of background, the CEO of the other company had been asking for a merger over the previous several years, though we never pursued a deal with him or the company. Maybe that was it. Well, whatever the answers were to those questions and many others that day, I first needed to be true to myself, my values, and what was best for the company. So, after much reflection, I decided not to react. But we did respond, which can be two very different things. It was a personal attack on us, and a strong reaction might have felt better. But I decided to use my best business judgment, have confidence in our mission, and simply not blink. Yes, we ignored it. That was our response. We didn't take the bait, and we just kept working to change cancer diagnosis and care. The cancer world was already beginning to appreciate our work, and lo and behold, we never heard another thing about the article or this man's opinions. It was just a blip in the emerging 24-hour news cycle. So, on the one hand, it really doesn't matter how the decision turned out. But make no mistake about it, I am from Philly, so I do know how to keep score. 5 years later, in August of 2018, Foundation Medicine, having touched the lives of hundreds of thousands of cancer patients, was acquired by Roche, the Swiss-based pharmaceutical giant, for $5.2 billion, and is now a global brand in cancer diagnosis and treatment. As for the other company, they continue as a private company to this day. I'm sure they are doing fine, but I think they remain independent for a reason. So that gets me to lesson one. Be tough, be thoughtful, have courage in your convictions, and let your actions speak so loudly that critics are left yelling into the void. Being tough and being humble and at times restrained are not mutually exclusive. They never have been and never should be. Neither is making good business decisions while also being considerate of others. Nor is the idea of a win-win outcome. Being fair and serving others is not incongruent with business success. In fact, I would argue these concepts should go hand in hand as we work to build great companies for the long term. So throughout my career, I've noticed the pressure of the worlds of business, politics, and culture to make the ends justify the means. We see it more than ever today. However, the ends do not justify the means if the pathways to your goals deliberately harm or negatively impact others. Success is not a zero-sum game in which to win, there must be a loser. Far greater success can come from collaboration and striving for the greater good. And that brings me to lesson two. Be kind. Success doesn't require cynicism. In fact, you can't build great things without treating people with decency and respect. I think too many of those who hold power mistake being tough with an absence of kindness and humility. It's actually quite the opposite. Be tough, be kind, admit when you're wrong, be humble. Now, I do realize I'm making these comments in the city of Philadelphia, a blue-collar town at its roots. Drexel is in the heart of Philly, the city of brotherly love, the region in which I grew up. But despite our city's tagline, our city is as tough as it gets. It's gritty, it's dirty, and I love Philly. Alongside that toughness comes the best restaurants in the country, a flourishing art scene, and some iconic companies at which a blue-collar mentality drives their culture from top to bottom. And then there is Drexel itself. When I went to Drexel again, it was a modest, primarily commuter co-op school on the edge of West Philly. We were barely in the shadow of the esteemed institution to our south. And by that, of course, I mean the United States Post Office. But regardless of the year, the Drexel I've always known and what's always known is one in which students must be tough. Lebow Lebow students embody this. Many work full or part-time, many have children, many are married or have partners. How much tougher is it to thrive in business school as we juggle our responsibilities with real life? Today, Drexel has a thriving campus, not in the shadow of its southern neighbor. And this time, I do mean Penn. Now, I'd like to highlight two students who exemplify what I call the Drexel way, showing toughness while serving the greater good. I have not met Megan O'Meara. Where is Megan? Where are you, Megan? I know you're out there. Hey, Megan. But I've read about you. So, U.S. Army ROTC, Ronald McDonald House volunteer, studied abroad, Drexel's Founders Scholarship, worked at Fox Rothschild, SEPTA, FS Investments, and now entering law school, and the list goes on. That's tremendous, Megan. And our student commencement speaker, Mossab. You already heard his background and speech. Born in Afghanistan, raised in the UAE, actor in Drexel Theater, volunteer with the Philadelphia Medical Relief Corps, as well as with Working Families Campaign and Philadelphia HIAS to help resettle refugees from his home country. And I know you were just getting started. These students and so many others at Drexel demonstrate courage in their convictions while showing sincere regard for others. So I'm going to wrap it up now with a short story from last month, a time at which I felt like a student all over again. Decades removed from school, I was once again staring down a deadline, this time for submitting this very speech. While I was on a boat in the Indian Ocean on a long-awaited surfing trip with my close friends, I was far from home, still trying to balance important commitments. And just like old times, I found myself asking for an extension from my professor. But educators have heard it all, and no one likes excuses, even if it's an epic surf trip. The response was, get it in by May 9th. As every Drexel grad knows, life doesn't pause for you. So I found a way to get it done because it mattered. And if I can make it work, so can you. Class of 2025, when you're faced with difficult choices in your career, what will you do? I urge you to think, but never to blink. Stay true to yourself. Let what you've learned during your time at Drexel serve as your guide as you work with and build successful, responsible ventures. Be tough, be kind, continue leading in the Drexel way. Go Dragons, go Birds, and go Phillies. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mike, for those inspiring words. Strength and humility, it's so, so special. Now it is time for us to individually recognize all of our graduates assembled today. The names of our graduates will be announced by Rajiv Nag, Christopher Lanes, Ed Nelling, Stacy Klein, and Mark Stair. Again, just out of respect for all our graduates, we request that you remain in your seats till all names are called.
Marshals, please escort the doctoral graduates to the stage with their supervising professors to receive their hoods.
The PhD students and Chris is going to be. So where are the names? They're going to be conference. Okay. So they're taking their pictures. They're going to come up and make call behind the team. All right. Madison Suzanne Labella. So Young Choi. Young Dae Won. Torin Mats McFarland. Yin Zhang. Farnaz Gashami. Tao Shu. Amanda Acevedo.
Devin Banks. Tamar Karkaijan. Adam Joshua Yoder. Albert Horace Harper III. Nadia Katre. Sri Ramesh Avani. Here we go. Joel Todd. Wendy Lynn Frank. Thomas Litridello. Heather Briani Matos. One. Elizabeth Woon. Richland Penn McKeeley. I'll do my best. Paul Balarun Ishala. Charlene Janelet Rosales. Jessica Wolfson Saul. Preeti Priyish. Marcelo Santoro.
Congratulations to all of our doctoral degree recipients. At this time, we would like to recognize our students who are completing both the bachelor's and master's degree today. Students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Marshals, please escort the graduate students to the stage to be individually recognized.
Musab Mohammadi. Regina Karimova. Tukema Hawkins. Sudipta Bose. James Merritt. Daniel William Cole. Laura Mickeny. Sarah Wiley. Sarah Afterback. Julie Gary. Brandy Lee DeFeo. Laura Million. Marshall Blaylock III. Aaron Matthew Olson. Shravan Kumar Didharia. Rebecca Sundheim. Fran Moses. Constantine Pippis. Andre Arfin. Walida West. Baranidharan Deenadayalan. Anamika Bajpai. Innocent Onwubiko. Stephen Paul Fisher. Laura Etheridge. Jihan Langston Davis. Mercedes L. Brown. Robert Alfonso Baston. Cara Mia Moran. Victoria Faith Miller. Mark O'Neill Francis. Rajat Garg. James Donnelly. Andrew Wallace. Griffin Mitchell.
Caitlin Fallon. Jamie Lynn Howell. Kayla Brooke Bacon. Thomas Alexander Deniswitz. Karen Archie Roach. Tania Mathy. Keith Michael Grooms. Adam Jordan. Joseph Leva. Gia Rose Cariotti. Abraham Matthew Dizenhoff. Jenna Elizabeth Yasser Suleiman. Alyssa Nicole Chu. Anna Noel Stuber. Anna Alyssa Bilski. Harris Ackerman. Gabriel Fisher Yelowitz. Ingrid Torsen. Jade Trin. Sharman Aramola. Leisha Keene. Annette Ellerston Dillon. Maria Romeo Ramirez. Megan Hadfield. Katie Ronan. Matthew Sherman. Saida Sefer Goodwalla. Ryan Andrew Earl. Heather L. Moore. Brent Gisaman. Manish Bhatia. Neha Shah. Zoe Gelbaugh. James Bartholomew Pugel. Brianna Wong. Joel Wong Shing. Jashandeep Kaur. Lakshma Shriyava Kata. Purna Raghuvir Kulkarni.
Ishika Jaiswal. Woo Jung Park. Sweta Shekhar. Erin Riley McShee. Nicholas James Lombardo. Kyle Hussar. Mark Modin Anang. Michael Cunningham. Margaret Vinona Bhushan. Harsha Ramachandran. Philip Antonio Lacava. Chase McGraw. Jaden Smith. Zachary Kaur. Sean Carver. Meg Patel. Devin Humphrey. Ardita Coca. Miguel Nunez. Victoria. Changkyu Huang. Michael Olakanmi Oguntashe. Sede Rehane Agazadeh. Kabirat Olamide Mayegun. Abasi Sanjay Chachire. Sana Parab. Ananya Shankar. Shraddha Jain. Tu Thai. Latika Gurunathan. Francesca Elizabeth La Rosa. Anna Mehta. Isabella Chaviano. Dusanka Lalich.
George Daniel Ramos. Preeti Schwartz. Michael Bruneau Jr. Sagar Rohit Patel. Siddhant Kumar. Kadira Hazard Dix. Rebecca Ikia Parker. Arbaz Niraj Rajani. Sumit Pandurang Patil. Sarvesh Arun Tapkir. Rasika Rajesh Jadha. Nikhil Sabanam. William Craig. Vani Vadlakonda. Senthil Gunesh. Priyanka Chowdhury. Subhash Apari. Aditya Reddy Mandadati. Varundini Tigala. Arjun Malgwa, Hitangshki Jain, Vaishali Patidar, Ishita Pure, Netik Nayak, Gurpreet Singh Chandok, Rishika Lal, Eklavya Shriraj Desai, Monika Thatipamula, Sahil Purohit, Muhib Arafat Rahman, Ashikul Kabir, Athar Vinay Dio, Rakshit Madan, Raghuram Sai Amula, Anurag Vital, Abhiram Sistu, Likhith Kumar Vuchuru, Himani Sunil Parandakar, Mansi Suni, Shil Patel, Utsav Darji, Urmi Sone, Aryan Suni, Vedant Deroy, Namdev Mariani, Chahak Charakar, Neil Shah, Julia George Barnes, Anne McAteer, Elsa P. Lee, Muhammad Wakas Fayez, Ting Ting Gao, Ellen Carr, Eileen Carr, Daisy Marina Martinez Carranza, Wendy Wepia Bawa, Kendi Wepia Bawa, Natalia Algar, Alaya Ava Gail Bartley, Ranjana Ramesh, Vivek Rakesh Sharma, Rhoda Oriolua Ogbo, Shaina Shakil, Ovia Sandhil Kumar, Amvi Kothari. Ayusha Marathe. Antonio Montes Watson. Purva Deshmukh. Yogesh Goel. Siddhant Srivastav. Sharunya Pateru. Sneha Sherish Chotan. Muskan Bangde.
Bhavana Matta Radhakrishna. Muslima Jahan Diba. Sarvesh Kinikar. Shaurya Chatterjee. Shravya Bangera. Saraswati Kengari Narsimha Murthy. Venkata Gopi Saichandu Garikapati. Sagar Huligol. Zishan. Shadman Khan. Khushbu Pilania. Vaibhav Garg. Nikhil Gulia. Anirudh Shivaraman. Vishakha Trivedi. Hardeep Kirit Kumar Brahmabhat. Krati Bakliwal. Ishank Sethi. Muhammad Shad. M.A. Sim. John Va. Vishnu Vardhana Reddy Kannapu. Hema Vaishnavi Gunapati. Anusha Rajanna. Sai Rahul Munigala. Vikas Shivakumar. Nitin Venkatesh. Rohit Kalluri. Sohan Kumar Akki. Purnasai Bhaskar. Ankit Akash. Prem Kumar Balakrishnan. Mridula Muralidhar.
Congratulations to all of our master's degree recipients. Marshals, please escort the bachelor's graduates to the stage to be individually recognized.
Amber Bartleson. Daryl Vandello. Tu Vu. Trong Pham. Kevin Tiu. Alessandro Capogna. Fanny Chen. Lily Aruabarena. Sharanya Rusa Ramash. Alexander Lay. Amanda Chow. Fritz LaRocca. Siani Wright. Alina Samyikana. Kayla Allen Frazier. Luca Fimano. Parker Woods. Unjali Desai. Sydney Kai Marsh. Omitoj Kaur Dillon. Sophia Vincenti. Isabel Ferraro. Belle Macy White. Jacob Malka. Lauren Kilaki. Jada Watkins. Chidubam Oswua. Sotanye Samapela. Shanice Widdock. Anasia Jones Muldrow. Barbara Purnell. Olivia May Coleman. Nellie Silva. Zaria Michelle Dobson. James Don Cry. Kayla Guachikuka. Nan Di Do. Tao Tran. Megan O'Meara. Nujifa Hussain. Sanjana Suresh. Anna Zvanskia. Ksenia Kapleva. Scott Riggerty Petit Home.
Moise Pongongo Nzuyolo. Monet Patel. Yash Patel. Kush Patel. Millie Patel. Tegan Lees. Aliraj Danani. Michael Naveed Azadi. Connor Lewin. Justin Corson Langle. Zubin Mihir Turukia. Aliyah Rodriguez Rivas. Porvi Barn. Thomas Russell. Rohil Javeri. Karan Mehta. Zoe Simmons. Lauren Smith. Kara Kleinbach. Lauren Kim. Avery Jaffe. Jiyu Wu. Adam Ligzoni. Gary Wong. Jacqueline Welby. Jia Jian Lin. Atara Rose Saunders. Samantha Hermans. Christopher Ali. Emily Vogue. Tom Fan. Jung Ti Hong Pham. Phuong Win Phan. Lilia Loda. Sam Al Adsani. Annie Lin. Amy Dong. Shannon O'Connor. Rocco Paringadin. Nan Win. Vo Tuan Kong. Hansen Wu. Christian Beck. Trevor McGee. Lillian Grace Aravalo. Ananya Jane. Yaroslava Jajuk. Alexa Scholl. Jameson Jones. Colleen McAfee. Yevgeny Hovskaya. Logan Kotronis.
Ethan Stewart. Justin Rhodes. Jacob Bloom. Joseph Shamish. Maxwell Berman. Justin Yu. Hunter Logan. Naimor Rahman. Nicholas John DeFlorio. Ori Artsy. Dominic Boxton. Carlos Alberto Pilares. Fritjof Jacobson. Jesse Beato. Jude Frenzik. Christian Flores. Fletcher Ellis Boyd. Costa Petkovic. John Andrew Little. Daniel Yurkison. Deeren Kenneth Tafankian. James Patrick Schmidt. Harrison Lake Watson. Nicholas Perks. John Carter Anderson. Jack Heffelfinger. Sorry. Eric Panthafong. Alisa DeFlavia. Ashvini Subusinghu. Doreen Adeshkakan. David Alejandro Wallace. Omar Ali. Robert Piccinini. Dominic Della Penna. Marcin Chopla. Alim Ashraf. Arvin Hema. Afrim Hima. Rasin Ba. Emma Prelevy. Yulia Radstetskia. Dilnoza Korbanova. Paola Sofia Calderon Arroyo. Jacqueline Christine Massoni.
Jason Bowen. Papa Kubina Ayeni Asma. Nicholas Odwin Boson. Andre Berladanu. Anastasia Voldadze. Brianna Sullivan. Allison Gallinardo. Christopher Dean Kunaj. Ahmad Adedokun. Lena Kedar. Kushi Patel. Mylia Elise Herbert. Joan Docho. Alexandra Whalen. Joshua Kim. Sean Jiwon Jung. Sanya Bansali. Smita Varama. Rini Mundavalio Ullman. Isabella Iverson. Alicia Kulkarni. Mansi Patel. Skyla Ann Scott Ruck. Risa Sharif. Jake Beckham Scholl. Liam Peterson. John Emmanuel Guinness. Julian Louis Giacobo. Jared Jeffrey Tang. Gabriella Leewald. Brian Guerra. Nicholas Falacaro. Christy Coca. Ivy Liu. Stephen Chen. Jessica Stott. Joshua Ryan Furlong. Owen Herber. Nicholas Moore.
Akash Hadi. Alice Chen. Madison Botos. Talon Marie Kyle. Joanna Kyoshli. Michelle Jung. Rian DeLuz Reyes. Christian Troilo. Kiruth Champi. Lily Germack. Slow down. Nicholas Chin. Ian Gillany. Braden James Strickland. Timmy Vu. Anthony Joseph Rosotto. Daniel Manders. Colin Fowl. Forrest Harding. Noah Shankin. Quinn Guiney. Kyle Heckler. James Murphy. Andrew De Pasquale. Ria Sharma. Angela Soar. Caitlin Bond. Courtney Lee Trim. Jennifer Wong. Robert Hugo Plavniaks. Matthew Madhav Chopra. Abrar Zahim. Zulea Kumash. Gruhi Patel. Vadehi Shah. Kyle Waterman. Jackson Ryan Maroney. Riley Tenhusen. Sarah Ann Demoski. Albert Ortiz. Luke Shu. Luke An Dang. Yaira Kodama. Yameza Busnet. Zenobia Shaw. Alexei Chaban. Mohammed Hassan.
Benjamin Chen. Anil Eswara. Melina Kazeda. Conger Moncardini. Joshua Martinez. Tyler Brady. Tran Hong Long Vu. Olivia Kitlas. Jonah Lamberts. Haley Washington. Tucker Nacarella. David No. Jeffrey Chow. Brian Ho. Jason Aquino. Henry Bailey. Christopher Hughes. Robert O'Donnell. John La Rosa. Justin Da Silva. Thomas Ponce. Ali Yeltekin. Stephanie Luong. Andy Lee. Isaiah Lee. Chang Zhang. Kevin Vo. Jonathan Liu. Anna Nguyen. Akib Hawk. Stephen Thelianko. Patrick Cunningham. Nikita Timoshenko. Thomas Panapede. Casper Karnick. Andrea Cassini. Yakub Kafstani. Alderse Antu Bui. Mariangela Chincote Serafina. Christine Benitez. Kaylee Bonner. Nikki Vogamundi. Margot Freedom. Tess Ananda Rich. Emma Carissa Cully. Angelo Sputico. Jaden Santangelo. Sean Curcio. Liam Kamar. Matthew Martin. Drew McGill. Cole Sprinkle. Cole Dollar. Luke Tomac. Gianna Toth. Matthew Shipley. Amelia Mitchko. Max Lewenthal. Drew Shaw. Madhav Dankayaya. Nixe Aurora.
Beksad Utkurov. Kieran Markley Doman. Griffin Angel. Cole Monty. Emma Hobby. Olivia Obule. John Hean. Joel Alexander Ethier. Alexia Luca. Lauren Kate Morano. Bridget Catherine Finley. Grace Bleckley. Cameron Ryan. Caroline Johnston. Drew Nicholas. Brockton Henry English. Charles Schlein. Colin Gukwa. Michael Lenskold. Tristan Plotz. Christian Cropper. Danielle Stoller. Austin Smith. Bailey Slaughter. Christy Wu. Emily Batori. Sanjana Tundi. Rose Margaret Worrell. Sarvesh Bubna. Sophia Fernandez. Alejandra Cervantes. Vincente Canacri. Madeline DePommier. Belen Rosales. David Doan. Austin Pichak. Pranava Nidamolu. Jaden Yanovitz. Tony Chen. Priscilla Lee. Maria Daba. Adele Zumanova. Emily Daly. Trinity Hauser. Rose Diaz. Brianna Wong. Asui Temugin. Melanie Diana Machuca. Nicole Casariego. Diego Orbegoso. Wunu Anjabula. Helen Coronel Lorano. Bethany Tu. Min Huang Nguyen. Mamadou Dia.
Michael Logar. Joseph Calderon. Daniel Egan. Derek Jocelyn. Kyle Silverstein. Ryan Lee. Gavin Collier. Levi Smith. Ian Bugatti. Ishan Soni. Shubangi Mohapatra. Gabrielle Bani. Rosalie Simura. Elijah Land. Sunny Chowdhury. Ikra Ataf. Mateo Claudio. Jacob Pierce. Elias Miller. Sunny Balu. Prasham Chobanputra. Riley Wilkins. Riley Marker. John Kavanaugh. Jonathan Wong. Anthony Ventresca. Mohammed Alam. Anna Hollander. Jason Check. Andrew Fessick. Diane Rosa. Jeffrey Worley. Harrison Worley. Rohan Patel. Bobby Lesser. Kobe Van Heck. Harry Williamson. Utsav Goneriwala. Aaron Dardarian. Elizabeth Chipman. Stephanie Olikowski. James Cesare. Alexander D'Souza. Sage O'Connor. Eliza Ragazzo. Madison Ricardo. Lori Lamongo. Hussein El Tawil. Nicholas Serna Londono. Haris Kasim. Amira Rustinia Binti Rosli. Stanley Wang. Layla Payton. Julianne Renee Wagner. Olivia Roccabaldo. Elizabeth Covello. Kushi Tejas Patel. Emily Thomas. Nicole Perlin. Zainab Demirai. Tan Nok An Hua. Doris Fan. Mariam Dansoho. Jordan Falk. Eugenia Bogantis. Sean Muchingila. Igli Korthu. Hana Shinwan Wang. Watson Liu He. Gavin Julian.
Eric Franchetti. Leah Goldovsky. Evelyn Kwong. Allison Lenz. Erin Butler. Emily Bilia. Shrey Chef. Mahika Kumar. Nitya Mehta. Brinda Shah. Ria Patel. Prisha Jignesh Tapiwala. Neha Urdwareshi. Alyssa Gormley. Mitchell Shapiro. Soham Thukar. Joseph Daoud. Julian Williams. Nathaniel Warren. Brandon Luke. Cecilia Tomsja. Josephine Effendi. Demetrius Sarver. Matthew Mascolo. Maggie Tomaselli. Victoria Ambartsumian. Vasilios John Cunhos. Musin Sidi. Kwang Zong Lee. Zui Kwang Pham. Garrett Sklar. Michael Urbani. Daniel Seaman. Jeffrey Quinn. Sarafina Himawan. Xavier Weaver. Isabella Alip. Dora Sue. Alexander Patron. David Eduardo Seguenza. Caitlin Ann Bembishuo. Dylan Kim. Krishang Nair. Evan Forrester. Emmanuel Joseph Marquez. Mahir Mistry. Iskander Irismatov. Mimi McCullough. Elizabeth Bringhurst. Alexandra Dodsenko. Atikil Islam. Max Rayborn. Alexander Shi. Toby Lee. Ibrahim Ahmad. Kay Thompson. Nicholas Quinones.
Congratulations to all undergraduate degree recipients.
Well, folks, I just have to say that we should have one more round of applause while we still have folks here. So in this ceremony, we pay tribute to the class of 2025. Now it is the graduates' turn to salute all of those who have helped you along the way. So please raise your hands for all of those who are here who helped you in your journey. So one more time. So now I ask the class of 2025 to please salute your professors who have helped you in this journey as well. Well, thank you all again for joining us today. And please stay in your seats. And I also want to just say that if you can, join us at the ceremony later this evening at Citizens Bank Park for everybody at 5 p.m. And congratulations and a joyful journey ahead for all. Well done. So.